Hello, all you beautiful Splinterlanders out there. My name is Damour, and I will be streaming with you guys for the next while. What is up, everybody? Thank you, Gentle Pooza, for this stream. And just to say hello, we're gonna jump straight into a giveaway. And our keyword is Ruse number 1. So those of you interested in getting in on the action, make sure you type Ruse1 in the chat. And yeah, let's see if it's a ruse or not. That is the question. Who knows, maybe somebody gets the lucky pull and they pull the Epona. Or something else that's interesting. More interesting than a ruse in any way. Okay, let's see. That is 19 people eligible. Alright. Pretty good chance. Ooh, look at that. Birds, bees, and trees. And you get a ruse. Prediction is accurate. Okay. Congrats on your ruse. Now, on our stream on Friday, we discussed the possibility of soulbound cards being used to stake on land. And there was some talk saying yes, it's possible. Others were saying no, it's not. Now, thanks to a very dedicated user by the name of Kevin H, he went digging into the white paper, the land white paper, and he found a specific quote that does indeed indicate that soulbound cards, once staking becomes available, will be able to be used on land. Okay, so just to clarify and, avoid disinformation here, it is a pleasure, birds, bees, and trees. Enjoy that prize. Always great to get the first one. Happy for you, man. And yeah, just wanted to clarify that and make sure that we don't spread any disinfo here. I'm busy climbing here in the season. I have reached Diamond already. I've touched Diamond 2, but I've been knocked back down again. So, just trying to grind some daily chests here. Yesterday there was another article on Peak D about somebody creating a spreadsheet to calculate at what point it will become profitable, or not profitable for that matter, if you're buying energy. Has anybody looked into that? Has anybody changed their minds in regards to that? I'm still of the opinion that it's not really worth it. There's a lot of luck involved in trying to get or trying to make it profitable in buying. So yes, if you pull, a nice stack of SPS, sure, it'll be profitable. If you pull, what else can be pulled? Maybe if you get a gold foil legendary out of a pack or something like that, also profitable, right? But I don't really see any other scenarios where it is going to be profitable. What do you guys think in regards to that? Hi, Cots Carlo. Hey, Betterbot. Techie. How are you today? Yeah, that gets me another win. I'm up here at 4 chests for the daily, 30 for the season already. Let's see, Diamond 2, I need 3,100. Yeah, so I'm under 100 away from the Diamond 2. So not doing too badly, I guess. The more the merrier indeed. So my question is regarding purchasing of energy and whether you deem it profitable or not to do so. At this stage, my take is still that it's not really profitable, and I haven't even considered it. But I know there are some people out there, like Dwayne, for example, that is going straight ahead and buying that extra 50 and spending it, right? Whether it's through bots playing or whether it's himself playing, he is purchasing and using it. He reckons the soulbound cards are worth it. And for me, they're valued at 0. In my mind, they're valued at 0. And that may be, you know, it may be a misinterpretation on my part. A lot of thanks. A lot of thanks. Oh, that is great news. That is great news. I wasn't even aware that he's under the weather. I hope he recovers soon. Yes, specifically regarding extra energy. That is exactly what I'm asking about, Daru. Okay, so we've got an extra gladiator to use and only 15 mana to use it in. So yesterday I was pummeled by a Cora in exactly this scenario. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop in a Chaos Agent in the front. I'm going to pop in a Fiend in front of that. And let's see what the Cora does. Does Cora do Cora things, or does she get pummeled? That is the question. So up versus a life team here with a Lux. Some attack's going to come through on the Cora with the sneak. Hopefully we don't get a poison. Oh my god, we got poisoned and, yeah, pummeled to death very, very quickly. So, yeah, unlike my opponent, my Cora does nothing. My Cora does nothing. Anywho, such is life. I said that the second I saw energy was based on top league of past or current season. Like that, it is not profitable. Sure. And that's kind of been my position, although there has been some people, you know, in our community that has been suggesting otherwise. And yeah, you know, I just like to explore that thought, right? I don't want to reject it outright and say, no, you're wrong, it is not profitable. I'd like to seriously consider, you know, their opinions. Hence me bringing it up as a topic here. I try and stick to melee here as much as possible, because we've got the Fire and Regret and we've got Counterspell in play. Okay, we'll go with you. And then a 0. We'll fill up with a 0 at the back. Only way it might possibly be if people that stay in the same league. Alright. Alright. I see what you're saying there. Okay. I got destroyed in my last Guild Brawl battles. Ouch. Ouch. What tier are you playing in now, Birds, Bees and Trees? And yes, so did I. I got my butt thoroughly kicked. We are playing in tier 4, and the competition is very, very stiff. Lux Vega is doing Lux Vega things. Yeah, Lux Vega is a strong summoner, no question about it. I push into Champ 3 towards the end of last season, and I'm currently stuck in Diamond. And like Daru says, energy would cost me 500 DEC per one battle, one unit of energy. So really not worth it for me. I hear you. I hear you, Ludi. So the Vruz 1 giveaway is already past, Great Saiyan Man. But do stick around for our next keyword. It will happen within the next hour or so. There will be 2 more giveaways. And if you're attentive enough and you are around, you will be able to enter at that time. Maybe. I hope so. Daru is the guildmate. Okay, nice. Alright, interesting names. Sideswipe in the house. Hello, sir. There's no reason to be active in chat. There is no reason to type a keyword right now. We are not running a giveaway at the moment. I will let you know when there is a giveaway. The word is going to be a surprise. The word isn't surprise. The word is also not Vruz 2 or Vruz 1 for that matter. Vruz 1 has already completed. So no reason for spamming chat, guys. When I give you the word, that's when we will be able to enter. Until such time, just normal chat, questions, ask me some questions, let's talk about Splinterlands, let's do that type of thing, right? Much more fun than spamming chat constantly. I have learned tricks to avoid the spamming, and it seems to be working for me. Okay, my backline's starting to crumble. Got a poison down on their Chaos Agent in the back here. Interesting play there with the... I don't think it was. I think that was the secondary. So the sustain, the Murdali Guardian was there in the second position. That miss is going to come in helpful. Don't get another miss, sadly. Tank finally falling here. Sadly, the poison drops, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Flesh bag kicking my butt. No guild. Why, oh why, are you not in a guild? Just don't understand, right? Just don't understand. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Indeed. I don't even know what tier we are. Good question, Damour. Alright. Some people are not aware of all of the intricacies of our game. And that's okay, right? We all learn at our own pace. The way you can check your tier is if you go into the Brawl section, you'll see that there are stars at the top right. And the stars that are yellow, if you've got 1 star, you're 1 star, you're in tier 1. If you've got 2 stars, you're in tier 2. If you've got 3 stars, tier 3, and so on and so forth, right? That's how you check that out. Birds, bees, and trees. I'm gonna go with a dragon. No, I'm gonna go with a Thaddeus play here. Oh my god, there is very, very little here. Let's try blue. Also, not enough here. Dragon combined with death. Just as little. Dragon combined with water. Ugh. Man, the no legendaries and only magic is really limiting my choices here. Not really sure if I'm gonna be able to field the proper team here, sadly. Yeah, water looks like the best bet, but it's still not great. It's okay, I suppose, but it's not really ideal. But there we are. That's what we got. No choice in the matter. We are tier 3. There we go. There we go. Yeah, tier 3. Tier 3, the competition starts getting harder. It is the stronger guilds that are playing in tier 3 already. It is not the top 50 guilds like tier 4, but yes, still the stronger guilds within our ecosystem. I was scared joining a guild and the responsibility, but now I talk to the guildies like 30 times a day. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know, there are various levels of guilds, right? There are guilds that are, you know, battling for the top 10 positions, and they are really, really serious, and they have a lot of responsibility. I hear you. But there are also guilds that are playing in tier 1, right? That's not as serious and don't really require that much responsibility, but yet at the same time allow you to do brawls, to earn merits, to get gladiator cards, you know, and earn SPS for every brawl that you're participating in. So from that perspective, it's you know, there is no real lose here, and you know, the type of guild that you join is up to you, right? It depends on the type of responsibility you want. Yeah. Who says no to free cards? Exactly. That's just silly. It is just silly. I'm glad you're enjoying it in the guild, Blingit. Welcome to guild brawls and guild play. It can be quite exciting. Yeah, I mean, free SPS as well, right? Just participating in that brawl means you're going to be earning some SPS. Okay, so I'm glad I went here with the water team. It does seem like my Narissa up front was enough of a tank to carry me through. So happy about that. And then we've got 49, no armor, neutrals only, and amplify. I'd like to go death here, but I don't have death available. So it's gonna be the obsidian. And then we'll fill it up with our almost normal team. We're one guy short. And we're either gonna go... No, I'm gonna go with the Regal Perrington here. Place him in our second position. And then we'll hit the go button. Exactly, right? So round about 40 SPS, depending on which tier you're playing, right? Here in tier 4, we are earning more. I've seen battles where we're earning 130 SPS per brawl. I've seen battles where we're earning 70. But depending on your placement, depending on how well your guild does, how many wins you're getting, all of those things will determine how much SPS you're getting. So in tier 3, that's more or less what you're looking at about 40 SPS. and more or less 2,000 merits, right? So, and that is a pack. That is a gladiator pack. So 5 gladiator cards. Walk the Grid, welcome to our stream. Nice to see you here. My opponent going with the Kron. Thank goodness it's not a Llama Kron. My taunt going down first. Their taunt shortly thereafter. Now we're going to be focus firing that tank. The misses is coming in very, very helpful here from my tank. Okay, tank going down, round 4. Their tank's still alive and well. The Kron not in the last position, but it is only a 1 BCX, so it doesn't have the last stand. Okay, my team's starting to crumble here. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Man, oh man. Yeah, they had a higher Regal Parrington, 4 damage there, and they had the Kron also another 4 damage. I did not quite have that amount of firepower on my side. So well played, well played. The guild is now voting on the next building. Ooh, alright. And what are you guys considering? Daru, what are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to get to tier 4? If that's the case, it would be arena. Or are you trying to level up other things like shops, or perhaps something else to give you other benefits? What is the considerations? So as I said, guys, no need to be active in the chat. I do not give out giveaways based on activity. I give out giveaways based on keywords that will be announced when I do the giveaway. Okay, 50 mana to play with. No, again with the no legendaries. Man, come on, man. They really don't want me to play Dragon. Not really sure why that is, but yeah, here we are. Here we are. Oh, my rental seems to have gone out. I might want to consider renting some more stuff. I don't have all my cards available that I usually do. We'll bring in the Brood, and then what do we top it off with? Bring some Sustain. That's a very low level Sustain. We could bring in a Repair here for 7. Okay, I'm going to go with the Repair. Arena is very, very pricey, yes. To get to tier 4 is quite a lot of crowns. That is probably... and, you know, a substantial amount of DEC as well, so it cannot be denied. 99656 is the levels of my guild. Nice, nice. Going for the barracks. Barracks is also nice benefits. Gives you some extra options when it comes to fighting your opponents. I don't remember the exact buffs, but yes, it's buffs for your team, or it's nerfs for your opponent, for their teams. The problem for us is the DEC. Understood. Understood. I missed the sound. Not sure what sound exactly, but yeah. When prep cards for battle, crows will be faster. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. An Axe Master, not a card you see very often here in ranked play. I do face him in tournaments, but not so much on the ranked side of things. Okay, my repair guy is gone now, so my sustain has left the building. A nice little trample going off there. That's helpful. Poison landing on the lurker. Can we get another poison down? No. Our lurker going down. Poison still doing some work. That trample. Very helpful. Alright. Back up above 3,000 again. I do want to rent some cards though. My rentals have run out. Before I do that though, I do want to capture this amount. And then drop it in here. It's been a couple of days since I've captured. It's the 9th, so just pop that in there. Okay. And then we'll do another round of renting. So, modern cards only. Chaos Legion and Rift Watchers. I want level 4s. I want level 6s. I want level 8s. And I want level 10s. I want water. I want earth. I want death. I want dragon. And I want neutral. Okay. Sort by price. Okay, so these guys are still available. I could actually just go here and have a look. What? Okay. So got some life mixed in there as well, which I'm okay with. I'm exploring my life deck at the moment. Alright, so that's plenty. We'll go back to rent. We'll need to do our filters again, sadly, because it doesn't remember. Suppose you could just say chaos here as well, though. No, then it includes reward cards and promo cards, which I don't really want. I just want Rift Watchers and Chaos Legion. And then I want max levels. Wish there was one button we could click to get max level monsters, but you gotta do it 4 times. Water, earth, life, death, dragon, and neutral. Everything except fire. And best price. Okay, so those I've renewed. Let's just have a look at the ones where we don't have anything. I'll bring you. 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 I am going to refresh. For some or other reason, it's not picking up. There we go. Alright, so now those rentals have gone through. This one is still needed. Chaos Agent as well. Stitch Leech. Prestige Legion not available. We're gonna have to go for a slightly more expensive one. Zenith Archer at a decent price for a change. Celestial Harpy also works. Time Mage and a Soul Fiend. Okay, we'll go for that one. Soul Fiend as well. Soul Fiend not available. I'm gonna skip it at that price. No need. I'll use my 1 BCX. Thank you very much. And then a Cruel Cephalopod. For some other reason, we don't have that anymore. No, I don't want that guy. Do want you. And I do want you. Actually, quite nice prices for those. Wow, look at this guy. Expensive, expensive. So let's see. I'm gonna go for a 1 BCX. Another 800. Okay. A bit more than I would have liked to spend. I usually spend about 2,000 on my rentals for the 3 days. Not available. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure which one that was, but fine. We'll do without it. Whatever it may have been, we'll do without it. Okay, that'll give us a little bit more options here in our gameplay. Almost at 50 energy. Yeah, you don't want it reaching max. When it reaches max, that's when you start wasting some of that energy regeneration, and you don't want that to happen. That is not good. Do you have a Vrouge yet? And if so, what level or what kind of foil is it? Or they? So I do have 2 Vrouses. I've got a gold foil level 3 and I've got a regular foil level 3. That's what I've managed to pull from my stake of SPS. So it's not a max level. I would like a max level, but yeah, I haven't really purchased or considered purchasing in that regard. Jabby Saints in the house, welcome sir. Life deck is pretty simple. Besides the cheap cards, you need Ilthane, Wraith, Adelaide, and Dax. So I've got the Wraith. I don't have the Ilthane. I do have an Adelaide, and I do have a Dax. So from that side of things, I'm okay. I don't have max levels of these 2. I don't have a max level Wraith either, sadly. I've only got a level 3. So my life team is a little bit limited, kind of like a gold level at the moment. But working on it slowly but surely. It is, you know, leveling up. Hold my cards. Welcome, sir. Welcome to our stream. Welcome to the chat. And those are the critical ones. Well, thank you for the advice, sir. Thank you for the advice. So, going distance, target practice. I'm gonna go with my death squad here. And then... wow. Where are all the options? It seems like half my stuff is not here. And I'm not really sure why. Okay, hopefully that's early enough. Yes, just make it. No empathy. Ah, okay. Immortal Gods TV. Interesting. First death. Oh, sadly. But yeah, that's a nice Marcher buff there. That's exactly what I was hoping to get. Them targeting the second position there with the snipe. So a little bit of extra damage, extra health coming in handy here on my tank. Yeah, and that looks like a win. Thank you very much. Happy I went with the death side of things. Dax Paragon synergizes very well with the Pellicor Conjurer in Little League. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely see that. And it's anti-magic. That it is. That it is. Very, very powerful anti-magic. That Conjurer is a beast when it comes to the magic plays. And with Ulthane, you're anti-range, right? So very, those two complement and covers quite a lot of different rule sets. So very versatile for the Life Squad in that regard. All right, I think it's time for another giveaway. So let's go with Light. Light is the splinter that we're talking about, and that is the keyword. If you want to enter, make sure you type light in the chat, and if you do, you will have a chance. Sorry, I say light and I'm thinking life splinter, so that's completely wrong. It's not called light splinter, it's called life splinter. But anyway, the keyword is light. Light, bring light to my life. There you go, Commander Garlic, indeed. We are talking about life, Jabby Saints. You're 100% right. I'm not sure why I thought life or light instead of life, but here we are. Let's see how many people. 23 people eligible. That looks like a decent amount. I'm gonna spin our wheel here, and let's see. It is Maui. Well, there you go. Let's see. Is it gonna be a Vruz? Indeed, it is a Vruz. Congratulations on your Vruz, sir. Have fun. Okay. Rigged, always rigged, always rigged. It doesn't matter who wins, somebody will be shouting rigged in the chat. So there you go. You heard it here first. Black card. It wasn't black. It was definitely a Vruz. So it didn't error out like I've seen it happen in the past. I haven't seen that error in quite some time, so I do hope that it has been resolved. 30 mana to play with and aim true. Okay. And then 2 left that we can fill up with a Weirding Warrior. So my opponent going with the Immortalis here, apparently the best Chaos Legion summoner. I like it. I like Immortalis. I am trying to level mine. Not quite there yet, though. I've only got a level 2 at this stage. So ready for silver play. but not ready for playing up here in the diamond just yet. No stuns, nothing. Man, that's frustrating. Okay. No poisons, no stuns, nothing that helps me out at all. Poison landing in the end, but yeah, very, very unhelpful team I had there. I would love to buy a plot. I would love to buy a plot. I assure you, the moment I see an opportunity somewhere, I will definitely be grabbing it. I don't have any liquid funds in order to do so right now. Let me just pick this team here, and then we can have a look at the prices at the moment. Last I heard, the prices were climbing again, which is a different scenario. I didn't think that that was going to happen. I was expecting quite a drop to happen, but it seems like the market and our community they have different things in mind. They have different things in mind. I am a little bit unsure about what team I'm going to go for here. I don't have all of my usual options available. The limitation from Even Stevens is taking out quite a lot, as it does, right? It does certainly limit us on the regular. Even Stevens and Odd Ones Out both are very limiting in what they do. Okay. Not the best team, but it is the one I'm picking. And now let's scoot on over here to the buy option, and we'll go for buy land. Okay, and yeah, here is our lowest. So lowest price at the moment is 59 US dollars. 65,000 DC. So I do have enough DC to buy a common plot. So the option is available, I suppose. Could be considered. Could be considered. There are also common plots for much higher, right? 69. Quite a few plots here up for 69. All from Crypto Bogey, right? And this is what I was expecting. So you see all of these common plots. Crypto Bogey obviously revealed he's tracked or whatever he had, and decided to get rid of all of the common plots, right? And it'll just take a few more guys doing this, undercutting each other, to drive this price down a little bit. There don't seem to be too many of these guys yet. Here's a Zemos as well. He's put them up at 75, right? So they're still trying to squeeze as much as they can out of their common plots. Whether they'll get them sold or not, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Time will tell, of course. Time will tell. Back to grinding. It is a pleasure. Are they going back up to 75? Yes, even Stevens and odd ones out are very limiting in their choices or selection. So I try to go for best value of health and hit points on offense. And then, lastly, I factor in the defense factor. Okay. All the while considering abilities and other rule sets, of course, at the same time. That's a good way to go about it. Footman, our light keyword has already been handed out. You can stop with that one. Not eligible anymore. Our next keyword will be a different keyword. But do stick around. Do stick around. It will come. It will come. So up versus water here. Oh my goodness. The Queen Mycelia in the back was a bad play. That wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't realize that I placed her there. That was definitely a mistake. But I think, you know, the Deep Lurker probably would have gone for her. It doesn't matter where she was placed. So, probably wouldn't have made her difference in any way. She had the lowest health. She was the opportunity target, so... Okay, not doing too badly here. Definitely foresee a win here. Yeah, Earth beats water. Math Fortress. Interesting name. I like it. I like it. No problem. No problem, Footman. Sometimes we are not around when the giveaways go out, and in that way we will miss the opportunity, sadly. I'm gonna go with water here. We'll go with our Cruel Cephalopod. We'll go with the Tide Biter, and we'll go with a Pellicor Bandit. Finishing off with a Torrent Fiend in the back. And Team Vanguard's in the house as well. Welcome, sir. Someone's taking their sweet time thinking about this battle. Not sure what there is to think about, really. It's only 13 mana. Who knows? Maybe I get a free win. Someone's still thinking about it. Dwayne 16, no guild. Interesting. And again, the Murdali Guardian up front. I find that so weird. I find that so weird. I suppose with the self-heal and the repair, you know, it can do something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever place the Murdali Guardian as a tank, man. I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right to me. And who knows? Maybe it beats me, right? I use the Murdali in front in snipe. Oh, Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Scavo sometimes as well. Okay. Okay. Look, I've seen some zero damage monsters being placed in the front position as tanks, right? Venari, Heatsmith, Chaos Agent, those things come to mind. I've just never really considered Murdali or Scavo in that same, you know, type of scenario, but I suppose it serves the same purpose. It serves the same purpose. Perhaps I should give it more of a try. Definitely something to it, obviously. Creeping my way up towards the Diamond 2, slowly but surely. We can just squeeze in a couple of more wins here. I think we can do it. So, sticking to the flying here, because of Earthquake. Gonna bring the Queen Mycelia for the armor. And that way, we will... So I'm going to put the Regal Parrington more towards the back because it will survive the Earthquake with the flying. So I'm going to try and keep it as like a last resort, a tank of last resort. It works because of the snipe. Okay. Okay. Understood. Definitely a play to keep in mind when the snipe rule set comes around. Definitely some slower players out there. People taking their time thinking about it. There we go. Ooh, not someone I see often. Camilla Sungazer. With the Agor Longtail up front. Not dead. Okay, finally it dies. Gets resurrected by the Adelaide. Of course it does. Okay. Going down. Finally. Now the question is... Our taunt down as well. Here in round 2. Okay. Working our way through the back line. Earthquake still doing damage. Go, some extra health gone. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Thank you, Sedai Shaman. 24 damage. 1 round. That hurt. That hurt. Indeed. Thank you, Commander Garlic, for that vote of confidence. So we are 2 games away from the Diamond 2. I go with Kelia here. Shark up front, Tide Biter second, Pellicor Bandit, Deep Lurker, Uraeus, and that leaves us with 2. We'll bring a stun. Bring a stun. Okay. And I do think it's time for another giveaway, so we'll do stun. Stun is our next keyword. Make sure you are typing it in the chat if you want to enter our giveaway. While we wait for this game to get picked. So 32 chests is very good. I only have 22. Yes, you know, so since we've switched over to energy, I have definitely been generating more chests than what I was on the old system. So that much for me personally, I think I'm way better off with the new system as opposed to the old system. At least that's my personal experience, right? Definitely seeing more chests on the season and on the daily side of things. And guys, yeah, make sure you get your stun keyword in on our giveaway. If you do not type stun, you will be left out of the draw. So up versus a Bagheera here, also another Kalia. They've gone with the Martyr play here. Okay. Their sustain is now gone. Except for the Bagheera self-heal, of course, which is still alive and well and active. But at least he's not going to get repaired every turn as well. So that way I can get to the juicy bits. Their bandit has fallen. Okay, that miss coming in helpful there. Deep Lurker being buffed by a Martyr, which is not great. Thank goodness it got a miss. My bandit eventually does fall. A little bit of a trample here on my Demon Shark. And that's all she wrote. Thank you very much. So that does get me... No, very, very close, but not quite there yet. Alright, so we have 24 eligible people. Guys, here we go. We are picking our winner. Scotty Fortune. Giveaway Warrior. Ooh. And look at that. That's a gold foil ruse. Level 3 right in the first card. Skipping 2 levels ahead of everybody else. Well done, sir. Well done. Congratulations. Lots of support there. The rigged Scotty. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Doesn't matter who wins. It's rigged. It's rigged. Okay. We've got Snipe, we've got Cripple, and we've got Stampede. I'm gonna go with Dragon here. Combo it with Earth. I'm gonna go with Chihuahua in the front. Carnage Titan behind. Chaos Dragon. We'll bring a heal. Goblin Psychic. And then we've got not too much left. We can bring a Vruse. And Or we could bring a Naga rather. And then a 1 in the form of the Chaos Agent. Okay. Let's see. Scotty is on a winning streak. Damn. Rentals expiring. Such a hassle. Indeed. Indeed. I wish they never expired, Daru. You can rent it once and it just keeps on going forever and ever. But sadly, there are owners who want some rental fees, and yeah, it is part of our economy. Okay, up versus the fire here in the form of Tarsa. Forgotten one up front, always a strong tank. Some speed buffs coming in here from the Sanash. Okay, my sneak protection dying in the first round. No misses for you. Wow. My assassin also going down without any misses being generated, sadly. Not doing too well on the sneak protection here. Okay. My healer now falling to the sneak barrage. Stun on my tank. Carnage Titan still able to do something at least. Chaos Dragon going down as well. Oh my goodness. Misses galore. And then my tank doesn't hit first. Although I do still have a Carnage Titan that's fairly full health, and he will be able to succeed in getting us the win. So Diamond 2, we have achieved you. We have made it. Good morning, Larkin. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, 33 energy. I'm gonna push a little bit further than what I normally do. I usually stop at round about 24, but I've seen now if I do that, sometimes I don't get around to playing again quick enough, and then the max energy gets reached before I start playing, and then you've got hours being wasted not generating energy, right? So you want to try and avoid that. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna burn a little bit more than the 24 to give a little bit more room for energy generation. At least that's my intention here. Okay, we've got Little League, so only small monsters. We don't have life available. I would have liked to try the life Little League team. But since it's not available, we're gonna have to go this way. I could go with the Uraeus. I could go with the Kulu Swim Hunter. I could go with a speed buff here from the River Nymph as well, though. Do I want more speed? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the speed buff and the magic. Okay. Diamond 2 indeed. So I managed to hit Diamond 1 last season already. I didn't stay in Diamond 1 though, but Diamond 1 was the highest level that I was able to achieve. So I'm hoping to do that again this season. But it's not easy for me to stay in Diamond 1. I don't quite have a full set of cards in order to compete at that level. It is pretty hard for me. Okay, my sustain going down. Their sustain still up and healing and repairing, making it difficult for me to get through that tank, but yeah, finally does go down. Now the question is, do we have enough to power through? Splitting my damage at the moment, so half damage going to the tank and half damage going to the back line. And sadly, it doesn't work out for me. It doesn't work out for me. The Grand Praetorian Army. Wow, what a fancy guild name. So, what is Scotty's winning streak? What is some of his previous wins? Did he get anything? Did he get anything great? That's a Thorns and a Millie Mayhem. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with a magic play here. Okay. And then we'll bring a Fiend as a last option here. Put him in secondary position. Secondary tank. How many wins in a row? That's a good question, Birds, Bees and Trees. I'll have a look now. I don't think it was too much of a winning streak. I've been kind of, you know, like 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss. Something along that pattern. So our opponent going for a Fiend in the first position, which is interesting. Wow. That tank being eaten through very, very quickly. Secondary tank now falling. That scatter shot taking a pot shot at my Bilshka. Man, that was not a welcome hit. That was not a welcome hit. Yeah. Anyway, literally anywhere else he could have hit and it would have been fine and I would have been okay. Sadly, it didn't happen. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5. A 5-game win streak. Nothing too fancy. Here's another one. Yeah, here's the pattern I was talking about. So a couple of wins, couple of losses, couple of wins, couple of losses. Up and down, up and down. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we'll go with another giveaway here. And our next one is cookie. So keyword for our next giveaway is cookie. Make sure you get that into the chat. If you have already won on our stream today, you will be excluded from winning again. But for those of you who have not won anything yet, make sure you type cookie in the chat and you get in on the action. Okay, let's see how many people we got. 21 eligible people. There we go. We'll pick a winner. And it's Mist Fang. Mist Fang 2. Congratulations. Can we get another gold foil? It is not a gold foil, but it is a ruse. Congratulations on your ruse, sir. Indeed, indeed. Always nice to get a prize. Always nice to get a prize. 53 mana. Rise of the Commons. Target practice and aim true. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? Obsidian. Kelia. I'm gonna go with Kelia because we don't have our legendaries available. And then we'll round it off with a Inspire from our Demented Shark here. Okay. Yeah, so what else are you guys... What else is on your mind in regards to Splinterlands? Share your experiences, share your questions. Any new players out there with some questions about the game? Something that they would like to know about, discuss? You know, lean on the community. It's one of our strong suits here in the Splinterlands community. We have a very, very helpful bunch of players out there, always willing to share their knowledge, always willing to help out some new players. So if there are anybody out there, if there is anybody out there with questions, please feel free to ask, guys. Even if they are of a personal nature. I would prefer game questions, but happy to field any personal questions that may arise as well. That repair, man, finally goes down. The question is it enough? May not be, it may not be. It's poisoned as well. Deep Lurker, damn. Okay, no win for me. Info Lowy from the Gladiators. Kicking butt and taking names. I'm gonna go with... No, we don't have that available. So I'm not gonna go with that. Just a standard magic play. And you. A garlic cookie? Oh, interesting. Commander Cookie. Okay, okay. Maybe the cookie brings you luck, but the cookie monster is come and gone. There will now be a different keyword. Next time, it's gonna be something else. It will not be cookie. No questions from the audience. Wow. Bunch of silent summoners you are. How do you like that pun? Playing at the moment, says Dara. Ah, I gotcha. Also playing. The focus is strong with these summoners. Wasn't expecting questions from you old guard folks, Commander Garlic and Daru. You pretty much know everything there is to know about the game already. But yeah, I was hoping for some questions from some new players out there, but it doesn't seem like we have some new players willing to speak up at this stage. But don't be shy, guys. If there's anything you'd like to discuss, any topic you would like to talk about, you know, feel free. Feel free to drop it in the chat. And yeah, our helpful community members will be on that right away. So, Grandmaster Wraith kicking magic butt. They were expecting my magic play and they countered me fully with the Grandmaster Wraith. Well done. Well done. Definitely a play that I look forward to employing. Sadly, I didn't think about it on that one. So, not expecting magic here, expecting the opposite. I'm gonna bring the Wraith in anyway. There's quite a few options for ranged in the Life Squad. So I have the Prismologist, I've got the Venari Crystal Smith. We can pop this guy in the front as a tank. Bring some speed. Bring an armor shatter. Okay. And then an Adelaide for some repairs. Oh no, we don't have enough for that. We're at max already, so all we can do is a Fiend, which isn't ranged, so it's going to be excluded. Okay, let's see. Do you use the Pellicore Deceiver? I do use the Pellicore Deceiver, for sure. I suppose he was available here, and I could have actually fielded him there, instead of the range tank up front. It may have been a better play. It may have been a better play, Birds, Bees, and Trees. Definitely a great tank, right? I love... Oh no, sorry. I'm thinking Conjurer, because I'm dealing with the life team, but you're asking about Deceiver, right? So the Deceiver is in the death side of things, and it is probably the reward card I use the least of all. There are occasions, you know, Earthquake comes to mind, or melee attacking from everywhere, you know, especially when you've got lots of limiting rule sets. I would find a place for the Deceiver in some teams, but it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. I was leveling it up from level 4 to 6, and now it has the backfire. So it certainly does become more interesting once it gets the backfire, especially for misses. The flying helping with those misses, of course. So certainly. I can imagine that, Mustfang. Sadly, I don't really have a leveled up astral entity yet. I wish I did. I really love that summoner. I can't wait to get it leveled and start playing with it. It's a very cool play with the legendary summoner. I agree, right? So now you have the flying, you have the dodge, you have the decreased armor, and you have the resurrect. Those things can be really, really interesting together. Amazing with the astral. So, yeah, I am ready for that play. I have my deceiver leveled up to max. What I don't have is the astral entity, sadly. But who knows? You know, maybe in the packs I am opening, I really am hoping to at least max one of the legendary summoners out of that pack, out of those packs. If I can squeeze a little bit more out of it, even better. Sadly, I've only managed to pull 1 or 2 cards out of the packs for legendary summoners. So I've not been too lucky in that regard. But I do still have some packs left. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I can squeeze 1 or 2 more out of those. Things not looking good for my team here. The magic play, even though it's got counterspell, it is still not doing enough damage to get rid of them. So yeah, again demonstrating that you go magic, even if it says counterspell, you just ignore it. I'm more and more realizing that. And works great with the Nightmare as well, right? So Nightmare is a naturally very fast monster, so the dodge, giving it the extra ability to get misses, of course, really plays into that strength. So yes, the Nightmare is a great card. Sadly, I don't own a max copy of the Nightmare. I do have a copy, but it's only like 1 BCX, so it's not really that exciting. 14 mana super sneak rule set. Yeah. Could have sworn I rented a 1 BCX Crypt Fiend, but for some or other reason it's not showing up. Heal coming in helpful here. Ooh, 0 damage because my sneakers only do 1, and the shield protection here in the back, such a valuable way to protect you from the sneak with the Crypt Fiend, right? Excellent play there. Excellent play from my opponent. The question is it going to be enough, though? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. All right. Just squeezing through here in the end. Now the poison's going to kill me. Damn. So the shield does give him the win in the end. That was a good play. That was a good play. Not one I thought about, honestly. Should have perhaps thought about it. I regret not thinking of it. I pair Astral Entity with the Martyr card for double Martyr. Ooh, that is also an interesting take, yes? I like it. I like it. Double the Martyr action, right? With the Resurrect here of the Entity. Definitely interesting. What else can we squeeze in here? You and you. And then a 0. Can squeeze in a 0 as well. We'll do a giveaway after our battle here. In fact, let's switch over to that while we wait for that one to get lined up. And we'll change our astral entity. Okay, that is our keyword, the astral entity. Make sure you get in on the chat, guys. And good luck for those of you who are entering. Okay, my opponent also going with the Earth team here. Slightly lower level monsters than what I have fielded. They've only got a silver summoner. So definitely being limited by the levels they can play here. And yeah, those levels making a difference for sure. Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-game lose streak. Ouch. That definitely was painful. It pushed me into the gold 3 after diamond 3 again. So now working my way back up to diamond 2. It's a constant up and down battle here, guys. That is the way the cookie crumbles. In the meantime, let's pick this team quickly. I'm going to go with water. No, I'm not going to go with water. I'm going to go with death. And for some or other reason... Oh, we've got melee only. Yeah, I'm going to go with water, even though it gives me a speed buff. So not too great here for the reverse speed. Man, oh man. Picking slower monsters in the hopes of... Okay. And then we'll do our giveaway. Bigger winner. Winner, chicken dinner. DJ Rocks. Congratulations. Is it going to be a gold foil, though? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. The keyword is astral entity, and the card is an astral entity. Congratulations, sir. You can consider yourself very, very lucky. And yeah, indeed, yes way, you did just win an astral entity, sir. Congratulations. We did indeed summon it. We did indeed summon it. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We had a little seance and we summoned the astral entity. What a prize. What a prize. Congratulations, man. You can be very happy with that one. Death Magic, here we come. Goldfoil Llama next. Ooh, alright, alright. Oh, my opponent double stacking the Demoralize there and buffing themselves with the Tarsa. So quite a lot of extra damage. Or damage taken away from me and given to themselves. Not having much hope here for a win. Guy does go down. A retaliate happens from the Forgotten One. Retaliate from the Demon Shark too. Finally starting to eat a little bit into the back line here, but I don't think it is enough. Don't have much hope here, I'm afraid. Another retaliate, god damn it. Yeah, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Things are hard here up in the Diamond Leagues, guys. Definitely hard. $28 mana. Magic only. And we know if we've got magic only, we're gonna go with the Obsidian. Not that we have too many other choices here. We've got a life as well. We could do a Grandmaster Wraith play here, I suppose. That is his strength, after all. Right? Anti-magic. So, Renova, Time Mage, Dax, Adelaide, Runemancer. No, we don't have space for the Runemancer. Drop the Adelaide, bring the Magi of Chaos, and then we've got a 3 left. So we can either bring the Triage, or we could bring the Temporal Master. Or maybe the Atuat is the way to go, with the Last Stand. Not too convinced that that's the right play, but going for it in any way. Good prediction. Oh, there you go. There's a nice clip. There's a nice clip. So the last winner was a astral entity. 1 BCX astral entity. The Death Summoner, the Chaos Legion Death Summoner, Legendary Death Summoner. And DJ Rocks redeemed a shout out as well. Wow. Okay, I see, I see. So the Earth, my first thought was to go Earth. I think I should have stuck to that. I'm not too clued up on light plays, and as you can see, my light team is not that strong. Should have stuck with the Earth play as I originally wanted to do. Make sure to post that in the Splinterlands Discord, Splinterlands TV Discord, Titero. get that submitted for Clip of the Week. And who knows, maybe you are our lucky winner. 500 SPS up for grabs for that winner. So definitely not a small prize. 15 mana. I'm gonna go with my water team here. No. Changed my mind. Changed my mind again. Okay. And you. And you. We don't have a Soul Fiend. We don't have a Crypt Fiend, rather. Opponent going with Owlster here, the anti-magic play. I've only brought one magic though, so it's not going to affect me too much. They brought some extra protection in the form of the Raven Hood. The protectability, poison taking out their tank there. Another poison landing, that's helpful. I'll take that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Not much left on their side. Earthquake taking care of them for me. Nicely done. 8 chests already. Doing pretty well here for the diamond chests on my daily. Cannot complain. I also did a clip. I wish you good luck, Daru. I hope that you are winners. And, yeah. There will be one more giveaway during our stream here. We'll probably do it in the last 10 minutes, though. But, yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's something exciting instead of a ruse. You've just witnessed a drop of an astral entity. Definitely my favorite looking card. All of the legendary summoners, out of all of them, I like this one the most. I really think it looks pretty damn awesome. Love the artwork on that card. And abilities, right? I think it really opens up other avenues of play for the Death Splinter. Things that we weren't able to do before. I am Gunner. Is that any relation to I am Gem? Family, perhaps? A brother? A sister? A fan? So I am Gem is another regular participant here in the stream. Also, I've faced off versus I am Gem in some tournaments on the regular basis. So I'm asking whether I am Gunner is family or a friend or a fan of I am Gem. Very similar name. That's kind of why I'm asking the question. Just a group member. Okay. Okay. My team's starting to crumble under the pressure. Bakjira finally going down. That should make things a little bit easier. Trample, very, very helpful. Okay. That's it. We made it. Another win in the bag. That should get us up to 9 chests. 34 chests for the season, and we're down at 23 energy. Gonna pump it a little bit further. I think I'm gonna play down, let's call it 18 or so. You know, giving a little bit of extra time for that energy to recover. Weak magic, scatter shot, 29 mana. I'm gonna go with Kelia again. So Demon Shark, Tide Biter, Deep Lurker. The reason I go Kelia is because I have a stronger melee team here, and the scatter shot doesn't affect the melee. Weak magic also kind of, you know, made that decision easier for me. And then we got 2 left where we'll go with our Igor. So this one is going to be affected by the scatter shot, where none of the melees will be affected. He's the OG. Indeed, I Am Gem is the OG for sure when it comes to that naming convention. Definitely a valuable member here in our community. A loved member in our community. Not that you can't become loved as well, I Am Gunner. Okay, so my opponent also choosing to go here with the Kelia. Bagheera up front again. You know, it seems to be such a popular pick. And I like my Demon Shark more. I like my Demon Shark more. It doesn't always get me the wins, but a lot of time it does. You know, yeah, look, there is probably some maps where Bagheera definitely is the way to go. I just prefer my damage on my tank, right? Okay, Bagheera down, finally. Didn't take us too long to get through him, fortunately. Resurrect from the Rooney. Ooh, poison landing, sadly. But we do still have our Tide Biter and our Demon Shark with a trample just to finish things off. Thank you very much. So, happy with my Demon Shark versus the Bagheera. What do you guys think? You guys think Bagheera is a better tank than Demon Shark? So Daru is showing me a map here, or a battle here. At level 3 with the heal, he is so good. He is. Definitely a strong tank, right? That cannot be denied. Okay, so Daru showing off the Aquatus, I think is the name here. Oceanus, Tide Biter, Musa Saline, the new legendary, right? With the Scavenge and the Shatter. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see. Let's see. So 22 mana, fairly low mana cap, Enrage and Cripple in play. Both going with the water teams. One opting for a bit more of a dodge type scenario here with Aquatus and the backfires. And the phase up front in the form of a Shanus. So the phase not really dodging any melee or range attacks though. But it can still generate misses from the high speed. And that's where you saw that backfire damage taking effect. Wow, okay, okay. A little bit of luck there with RNG, hitting twice first. Or hitting 2 times in a row first before the other guy. That's Scavenge now coming into play here for the Musa up front. Becoming like a little mini tank here. And nicely done. That gets the win. That gets the win. First time I see Aquatus used effectively. Thanks for sharing, Daru. Bach is a lot better usually. Fair? Fair? At max level, it is the most play tank. Yeah, yeah. I hear ya. I hear ya. For me, it is the most play tank. Understood. Jira is good, especially at max level. I choose the Sark only in some rule sets. Got it, got it. More to show Musa than Aquatus. Ah, okay, okay. So you chose Aquatus purely because you didn't have Kelya. Understood, understood. Okay, okay. Yeah, that Musa is certainly an interesting card, right? Definitely adding, you know, different plays, opening up different plays with the Musa. Little League, great in Little League or low mana cap battles, right? Bringing quite a lot to the table here. At max level, she's got the Dispel, she's got the Shatter and the Scavenge, of course. 3 health is what she starts with, 4 speed, and then 2 magic damage. Very interesting card. These other 2 also interesting. The Mastermind with the weapons expertise, 5 melee damage, opportunity, shield, and enrage. Interesting. Interesting. Imagine that guy behind the Bakjira, for example, right? Making Bakjira really, really interesting, in my opinion. You could also bring in another, you know, another type of card that has 0 damage, support card on the other side, you know. So I suspect it'll get 3 damage at max level. 3 melee damage. And the other one here, but this I believe is a gladiator card. Yeah, this is a gladiator card. I've never really seen this one, honestly. Blast, Bloodlust, Shatter, and Knockout. 8 health, 2 speed, and 3 damage. 3 magic damage. Okay. Yeah. Opening up some other options here in the water deck. Show me some Ouster Rotwell. Ooh. It didn't seem like an interesting card, but I am using it quite often. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Mastermind plus Bakjira. There we go. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that combo a lot more than the other combos with Bakjira. How much damage is Kulu on Enrage? So let's go here. Go back to Soulbound. Go back to Water. So the Mastermind, once he enrages, increased speed, but how much is the question. I always forget exactly how much it gets. So I want to go to not rule sets, but abilities. Okay, and then we'll click on Enrage. There it is. Okay, multiplied by 1.5 and rounded up. So, calc. Let's get back here. So at max level, he's got 5 damage. 5 times 1.5 is 7.5. 7.5 damage. Divide by 2. So he's going to give 4 damage to the monsters next to him. And himself, he's going to have 7.5 damage. Maybe 8. Maybe it rounds up to 8, I think. Yeah, it does. It does round up to 8. It said rounds up, right? Rounded up. Yeah, indeed. So he's going to have 8 damage. And the monsters next to him is going to have 4 damage. So at that stage, it's going to get really, really interesting. That's for sure. It's just another card that you can pair him with. Indeed, indeed. Give me one and I will use it. With Bill and Archimus, it is tops. All right, all right. Still no Kulu here, sadly. Yeah, myself as well. I don't have a Kulu yet. Nowhere near a max level. I don't even have 1 BCX for that matter. The legendary I got most of is the one I never use. Beric Snake Eye. Ooh, okay. Is that another gladiator card? Beric Snake Eye? The name sounds like a gladiator card. Legendaries and all cards. No, it is not a gladiator card. Is it a soulbound card? Here it is. Here it is. Beric Snake Eye. He's a dragon card. And 4 damage, 10 mana, 8 armor, 7 health. Weapons training, void armor, oppress, and true strike. Interesting. Cards that I can imagine it might be useful with is only this guy, this dragon card. And then, of course, you know, the neutrals. The clockwork aid, but only 1 health, right? So not too great. Yeah. Let's go chaos. I think there's more options here when it comes to 0 health. The chaos agent, of course. But that's it. That's really our only options here. Go back to dragon. There are no other 0 damage dragon cards. So yeah, that one is kind of useless. It's kind of useless. It doesn't really have great options when it comes to 0 damage cards. I got 1 Kulu today. Nice, nice. I'm 3 BCX at the moment. Wow. My husband is so jealous. All right, all right. No Kulu for me yet. I meant the card. Noah the Just. Ah, Noah the Just. All right. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not too sure where it comes into play. Oh, there it is. Noah the Just, right? So that is the other water card with the 0 damage. Yes, of course. That'll work great with the weapons expertise from Kulu. So Bakjira on the one side, Noah the Just on the other side, providing a martyr ability, providing... I would put the martyr up front, right? And then rust, dodge, and backfire. I would put the martyr up front. But that's just me. That's just me. I would put Bakjira in like the 3rd position then in that case. Yeah, interesting. Interesting plays doable here with these new cards. This is the new Oceanus. I was gonna give extra damage on the Jira if it's enraged. Yes, yes it will. It will indeed give extra damage when it's enraged. So many new cards, it is hard to adjust to these changes in the meta. I hear you, Oda Krieger. So, to celebrate the addition of great new cards, let's go with Kulu Mind Hunter, and yeah, make sure you get in on the chat, guys. Kulu Mind Hunter is our keywords. That will be our last giveaway for today. It has been awesome spending some time here with you guys. Up next, of course, is Damian Wolf. Always a great show, always interesting things we can learn about playing in Diamond or playing at the highest levels of this game. And yeah, make sure you get in on the chat, guys. Kulu Mindhunter is our keyword. Let's see how many people we got eligible. 20 people eligible already. Yes, you're absolutely right, Jabby Saints. I think I've confused 2 different cards. I know there's a Kulu Mindhunter also somewhere around. But yes, it should have been the Mind Master as opposed to the Mind Hunter. But anyway, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. We're gonna spin our wheel here. Let's see who's the lucky. Oh, it's a Daru! Darupt. Congratulations, sir. And let's see, what is it gonna be? And there you go. You get a Vruz, and you get a Vruz, and you get a Vruz. That's it from my side, guys. It has been awesome spending some time here with you. Until next time, I will catch you out in the Splinterverse. The more the merrier. And have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And thanks for that clarification, Jabby Saints. I do appreciate. I don't mind being corrected. I know I am human and I make mistakes. Quite often, in fact. So I do appreciate being corrected. We don't want to spread misinformation about certain cards here. It was a pleasure, guys. Until next time, adios.